it's time for more Amstrad Action. Starting on with issue 11, August 1986. The independent PCW mag created on Amstrad keyboards for Amstrad users by Amstrad addicts. Not an official Amstrad publication. Fizzes. Sparkling software to refresh your Amstrad this summer. Yeah, Cauldron 2, we're looking forward to that. PCW Bonanza. Infinite Lies for more games. Batman Bound of the Covenant Calcetti. Pretty printing. Clever Amstrad owners do it in colour, provided they know which add-ons they need. Super Bowl and Rambo. You know that dude from the cover of Ricochet and Batman and V. Is everything we get to look forward to. Cripes Algae, the game of the film is awfully jolly good, actually. Good to know. These Biggles. Summer is supposed to be the time when everyone bungs their computer into cold storage and toils off down to the beach. A fatal mistake. This issue should convince you that there's only one. If there's any question of your going on holiday, the Amstrad just has to come along. For a start, there's been a minor heat wave of new entertainment software, with Master Trunk raising the temperature more than most. This remarkable budget software house have come up with 3 hot new titles, including our first ever Master Trunk master game. It's a cracker. There again, how about spending some time getting to know your machine better? A series on basic programming and on CPM should help. Or you might like to while away some time on a maddeningly addictive type-in listing. PCW owners can look forward to being tempted by our reviews of the important new packages. Tazwood 8000, this is 800, it's 8000, and the ESP Light Pen, not to mention the release of the first arcade game for the PCWs, the superb Batman, which is exactly like the CPC version, just fat colour. Then there are maps of Shogun and Heavy on the Magic, another bumper collection of cheats and tips on games. Oh, look at the colour printers, a profile of the headline making business software house Caxton. Is it Coxton? Ooh. The Pilgrims Adventuring, the nation's greatest letters column. Maybe you better cancel that holiday altogether. Mandragore! Oh, there's a game. The Making of a Legend. That sort of seems incredibly short. Maybe it's me. France's award-winning role-playing epic, now available in English. Available for Amstrad, disc and cassette, CPM 64, disc and cassette, Apple II, disc, MSX, and Spectrum. The Amstrad Rumour Machine. Amstrad's planned launch of an IBM-compatible machine has probably provoked more unsubstantiated claims and counterclaims than any other computer launch of recent times. Depending on who you talk to, the machine will or won't have colour, may or may not have 2 built-in drives, which might or might not be 3-inch. It could, or then again, could not feature a built-in hard disk, but without much doubt, will feature the GEM mouse-driven operating environment. Selling as is widely believed for a mere £599. One thing at least is clear. The machine will be a raving success or possibly a damp squib. How is it, you may wonder, that Alan Sugar can keep his secrets so well? Simple. The man has developed a unique technique for preventing company leaks. You have it on good authority that no one in Amstrad apart from Sugar actually knows, and can be sure he knows all the details of the new machine. Different departments of the various companies Amstrad are working with are given only as much information as they need to do their own planning. And in giving out such information, Sugar has been known to mix in a few red herrings, even to his own staff. A very effective way of tracing the source of leaks, wouldn't you say? And therefore a very effective method of preventing them. Don't take what you read too seriously. Good. No, Sugar Man! Now we know what will really happen. The Amstrad Computer Show. Here to personally apologise for the delay in our IBM compatible, which we'd intended to reveal today. Instead, I'd like to introduce the AmSpec 128. With built-in coffee maker for those late night... Blam. It's Businessman! What a name. I've come for you, Sugar. Month after month I await your IBM PC clone. In vain. I've had enough. Now you die. Have a taste of my brolly blaster. Can't use my powers here. Someone may get hurt. Damn. Have to compromise. Badoom, badoom. Thunk, oomph. Bam, bam, bam. Take this and that and these and those. You're a little angry there. Whack, smack, whack, smack. There's a few teeth missing too. Teeth are going everywhere. Don't worry, folks. Everything's under control. Folks? I think he's dead. Later. I know part of the deal was to switch the clone's development over to you. But you said you could figure out the technology faster. You still haven't. I still don't get why you want your involvement kept a secret. The press think DR is still working on the DOS. Bah, I said I'd have it ready soon, didn't I? Clap. If only he knew I was Spicky Man. The best attack is from within. I'll keep stalling, and Amstrad will gain a reputation for unreliability. Thus, I will engineer its doom. Oh no, to be continued. Ooh. What will happen? We'll probably never know. Is your micro answer back? I'd hope not. You get the letters. More complaints about lens lock. I must write to inform you and your readers of the problem I encountered after buying the helicopter flight simulator Tomahawk. Due presumably to copyright laws being frequently ignored, Digital Integration have introduced a security system, lens lock, to prevent illegal copying. This consists of a rectangular piece of plastic with a transparent window in the centre. The idea being that after the cassette is loaded, the letter H appears on the screen. You then place the outstretched lens, folds to use later in code cracking, on the screen and alter the size of the H using designated keys to that of the lens lock lens. When this has been achieved, you can then proceed to crack the code. However, as I found to my annoyance, if you're like me and use a large colour television with a modulator and not a small screened colour monitor, the letter H on the TV screen is much larger than that of the lens, even at the smallest obtainable size. Hence my inability to crack the rest of the code, if you see what I mean. I can only imagine, therefore, that Digital Integration either didn't foresee such a problem, or that there's some way unbeknown to me of loading the game without the problem described. If so, I'd be glad to hear from you. Otherwise, please inform your readers of this absurdity. By the way, I subscribed to the magazine after reading only one issue. G. Bennington, Burnley, Lancs. Though effective, the lens lock security system is not ideal, as you have discovered. But if there were less pirates about, Digital Integration would not have to go to such lengths. Oh, right. Remember the green screen. Hello, famous, tremendous, fantastic magazine. Good, eh? Firstly, a plea to all software houses. How about taking the time and effort to include a green screen option in every one of your games? Thank you. Yes, everyone. all of them. Now, an exciting fact will be revealed in my recent survey, excitement building. I have found out that the most common letter for software cassettes titles to begin with is, wait for it, S, as in sausage. I have also found that the most uncommon letter for software to begin with is, more excitement, X. This survey was taken from a total of 868 Amstrad software titles. This is a general survey and I hope it has been of some interest. Andrew Putt, Rossshire, Scotland. Well, it takes all sorts to make a world. More complaints about Elite. A few niggles. For the past 2 issues, I have been reassured of the availability of the best-selling game Elite from Firebird. However, after phoning up various software distributors, I have finally discovered that it was not likely to be out for a few months. Not as AA said, by the time this issue is on sale. Another fault I have found concerns your software reviewing system. Certainly is one of the best, but it can be very misleading. For instance, you gave the PCS game Get Dexter 94% and made it master game. I would have to be in a very good mood to rate it above 65%, and I know for sure that others share my opinion. However, despite this, I still vote Amstrad Action one of the best magazines on the market. Philip Miller, Kettering, Northants. It appears that your niggle is with our rating system rather than the reviewing system itself. An awful lot of people do rate Get Dexter highly, including, obviously, Bob Wade himself. Firebird's Elite has been a real problem, which is a shame, because it is an excellent game. The original cassette version turned out to contain a bug, which, as we are offering it to our readers at a special price, was rather embarrassing for us. Rather than send you the bugged versions, we returned them to Firebird to be replaced by working copies. We and you waited and waited for the replacement tapes. Because of the delay, we sent everyone concerned a letter offering a full refund or alternative titles. The situation at the time of writing is that the cassette version is available, but the disc version is still not around. A man without Amstrad. Dear AA, the best computer mag ever. I've got every one of your mags and have now subscribed to you. Got Get Dexter from the special offer and went out and bought 5 £9.99 games. So what, I hear you ask? Well, I have not got an Amstrad yet. I hope to get one for Christmas, but at the moment, I just make do with my ZX81. Yes, ZX81. I hope to get a 464664. Anyway, in issue 7 or 8, someone used the word Amster. I thought it was a little furry thing, like a mouse, until you said, what is an Amster? Well, I have the answer. Having a spare quid, I thought I would go and completely waste it. And so I did. I went out and bought a certain other magazine and found this is where Amster comes from. So this is for Paul Smith, who used the word don't use an enemy mag word again. It is meant to mean an Amstrad user. 2 last things. How does Meltdown use over 170k of memory like it shows in the mag? And where do you send the Pilgrim voting chart? Because I have not seen the address printed anywhere. Dean Williams, Wirral. An Amstrad enthusiast without an Amstrad, that's a new one on me. As to our definition of Amsters, I much prefer Pierce Clifton's with Bove. It has a ring of truth to it, if you know what I mean. As to your last 2 points, games like Meltdown are able to use 170k files of program or data with a 64k machine because they don't load all the data at once. Data is called from the disk and into Arnold's memory when required. This is fairly straightforward on a disk-based system, but less convenient on cassette due to longer load times. Finally, the Pilgrim voting form is in the Pilgrim pages. If we've occasionally forgotten to put it there, we apologise profusely. I'm sure you did. A terrible moan. I'm afraid I've got a terrible moan to let off. How come you print the same letters more than once? Take Stephen Jones of Boston Link's letter. Apart from the last 21 words at the beginning, it is exactly the same as the one you printed in the May edition. It's printed in the June issue as well. Apart from that, keep up the good work. I have to admit, I actually do find your reviews of games and the layout of your magazine great. Your Covenant game was great and well worth the extra 50p. Mr. G. Veazey, Peacehaven, East Sussex. If we could think of an excuse you would believe, we would print it. Perhaps we should just blame it on Toot. Yes, blame it on Toot. Sam Foxed. Sam Foxed. So returneth the pen pal seeker. Some moans, groans, cheers, and even yelps of excitement since I wrote last. First, the bad news. Page 64. Sam Fox Poker. I saw in an issue of another magazine before I saw the light of Amstrad Action a review of animated strip poker. This I thought about, then thought, I wouldn't bring out another one. It's an insult to mankind, let alone womankind, to bring out not one but two such games. Moan, groan. It should be rated as follows. Sexist tendency 100%, game rating 0%. Enough, let other people moan too. The only thing which should be said is bad news. But back to Amstrad. I now hereby join the 664 Mono Basher Club. Bash, enough said. But on the whole, I think AA is one great mag, and I turn on my fellow Irishmen who smote AA. Bash. Juvenile rubbish, eh? We'll see about that. By the way, how about a page each issue for 7 to 11-year-olds starring, say, Toot or Roland Rat with an Amstrad in his store? I like Roland Rat. Sugar Man is great. By the way, Pill, keep up the good work. Even though I own no adventures, reading his reviews passes the time well. Oh yes, this is directed at James Harrison. Bash! What an insulting juvenile letter. Sob. By the way, what's Roland Goes Caterwauling? See High School Challenge an issue or two back. Mark Dowling, Mitchellstown, County Cork. While we agree with you about sexist games, we think you're a little hard on 664 Monas, your fellow Irishman and James Harrison. On your last point, you didn't notice it was the April issue? Ooh, talking about Commodore 64s. Ooh. Boing. Screen Rubble Solution. Get the creeping bit over with. Your bag is great. It beats all the others. The main reason that I have written is because of a letter labelled Screen Wobble. Being a bit electronically minded, I took interest in what you said about fluctuations in the main supply. I've never had this problem with my green monitor, and I think I know why. On my 464, I have got an anti-surge plug. This, as the name suggests, stops surges from the mains. In some areas, the power supply fluctuates frequently and causes interference such as screen wobble. This could also be why some people's computers go wrong electronically. Fluorescent lights used to cause me a lot of trouble before I got the plug. When I switched on the light, it used to crash the computer or make it reset. Don't remember that ever happening. Must have bad power in England. My answer is to anyone experiencing these problems is to get themselves an anti-surge plug. It might solve their problems. They cost about £10. I don't know if this will work for everyone, but it certainly works for me. Nigel Webber, Braunton, North Devon. Do you believe there's Sherlock Holmes here or something? World Cup shock. I'm writing to complain about some software I have recently purchased. A few months ago, I purchased a copy of World Cup by Arctic Computing, and I was satisfied with the program. Oh no. Recently, I've purchased a copy of World Cup Carnival from US Gold Software. I promptly loaded the game, and to my amazement, it was the same as the one from Arctic Computing. Even the music was the same. Please tell me what I can do about this. J. Howarth, Scunthorpe. Unfortunately, the enhanced World Cup Carnival was produced with the full cooperation of Arctic Computing, so they are unlikely to be upset by the similarity of US Gold's product. There is not a lot you can do about it, unless you want to write to the Advertising Standards Authority, the Trading Standards Authority, and every computer magazine under the sun. Many thanks for pointing this out for the benefit of other AA readers. And read a review in this issue. Oh yes, we'll get to that review. Tobruk, The Clash of Armour. Coming soon. Disc 50. Yeah, 50 more terrible games. Here's Meltdown. Featuring extensive speech, 6128 only. Uses over 170k of memory. Whoa. Taking Tiger Mountain. The odds are against you. You'll have to plan for the future and use your tactical skills to take the attack tank through to Tiger Mountain. Taking Tiger Mountain is in 3D colour, set in a real-time battle environment, which makes it the most advanced battle simulation available for the Amstrad CPC range. Nemesis, the countdown has begun. One man stands alone to defend the ultimate weapon Nemesis. The Andromedan robot forces has to escape with the Nemesis intact or start the countdown to self-destruct. Time is running out. Every second counts for the Spectrum and Amstrad CPC range. Not to be confused with the arcade game Nemesis, or Gradius if you want, or Nemesis the Warlock for that matter, which seemed to be neither. Psy Combat. They're angry. And they're showing us their butts. One of the best popular computing weekly. It's good, no nonsense material arts stuff. Material arts? With some really good animation. Your computer. Good fun, graphically excellent, and if you so far steered clear of the martial arts games, this could be the one to get you hooked. Computer and video games. Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, tape and disc. Good. Fattening. Up Joyce. Making magazines. Even before the release of their PageMaker program, Advanced Memory Systems have announced a package which will go one stage further. Magazine Maker is a combination of PageMaker with a video digitizer, which converts a signal from a video camera so that the graphic image can appear on an Amstrad screen. In other words, you can have pictures included in your pages and have fun editing them, adding moustaches, etc. Unfortunately, their relatively low resolution means your pictures won't look too professional when printed out, but it could be great fun for a simple newsletter, say. The package will cost £129.95. Create fonts in PageMaker is something, I guess. Fixing Amstrads. Dictaphone are beginning to enjoy their role as official Amstrad maintainers. If you use a PCW for work, a maintenance contract could be vital, and Amstrad won't give you one. Instead, you'll have to pay Dictaphone, who say they already have 4,000 contracts. The cost is £36 for the first year, and £48 for subsequent years for the 8256, and £45 for the first year, and £60 thereafter for the 8512. Dictaphone were apparently worried about taking on the role at first, but are now actively gunning for new contracts. Something to do with £150,000 plus an extra turnover, perhaps. Ooh. Languages. Oh, the Jews, German. Look at these faces. These are good faces. The French mistress, the German master, and the Spanish tutor. £19.95 each. A show that almost made it, but didn't. A report on what was missing when several hundred Amstrad owners turned up at London's Novotel for the latest exhibition organised by Database. I won't go through that. Super game from Aragata. Fresh from their tasteful reactor simulation meltdown, Sheffield software house Alligator are about to release a compendium of pub games called, surprisingly enough, Pub Games. It features all the games you're ever likely to see down your local bar: billiards, dominoes, darts, table football, poker, pontoon, and bar skittles. Alligator's press release suggests that reviewers should consume large amounts of alcohol while testing the program, clean an attempt to ensure that any faults are accidentally slurred over. The compendium is for the CPC micros and costs £9.95 on cassette, £14.95 on disc. That poor dude's got hit by something in the head. The Board 2. The Board of the Rings Delta 4 lot have done it again, this time with a wicked parody of Guess What. Bimbo Faggins sets off on a quest divided as in Sherlock and Board into 3 parts that will lay the foundations for the action of Board of the Rings. You can switch off the pretty pictures, do ram saves, and even talk to other characters, all done miraculously using the good old Quill plus Illustrator. Those who like a good laugh will already have singled out Delta 4 and their publisher's CRL for a much needed bit of light relief from serious troll bashing. The pill will be taking us all for a walk up the molehills of Birkwood and into the necromancer's mental hospital as soon as an Amstrad vision falls into his sweaty little palms. Good. Some other new products for the 6128. A mouse from Kempston will be compatible with Microsoft's Fleet Street editor. From Melbourne House, a machine code monitor for the CPC called Breakpoint, £14.95 on cassette, claimed to be the most flexible and powerful for testing and debugging machine code programs on the Amstrad computers. Money Manager from Advanced Software Promotions, an extremely powerful and flexible small business and personal accounting package for PCWs and CPCs, $29.95 on disc. Oxford Pascal for the 6128 and PCWs runs under CPM and claims to be the fully extended implementation of Pascal, $24.95 on disc. Supersoft's Database Instant Recall, easy to use, it says here, $17.95 on cassette, $24.95 on disc. Anti-Disc Chaos widget launched. A little filing cabinet which will hold 10 3-inch discs is being distributed by micro interface. When you open the drawer, a level mechanism fans out the discs. Better we suppose than having them fanned out all over the disc as is your want. French soccer. Platini may not have been able to take France through to the final of the World Cup, but French software house Loriciel are hoping to have found a winner, with their latest program, Soccer 86, being distributed over here by Activision. It features arcade action on a scrolling pitch, plus the facility to organise your own team. It's so much better than World Cup Carnival. Review next time. Maestro, big old speakers, $39.95. Powerful stereo amplifier which utilises the Amstrad's full sound capabilities. Yeah, get your stereo sound. Music Master makes full use of the Amstrad stereo chip. Easy to use music generator for Amstrad Snyder CPC 464 664 618 with instant playback. Ooh. Part 2, booting CPM. Directories. We don't really have directories. We have just the one, pretty much. And you're kind of limited to 64 files as well. Directory options. Back to CPM 2.2. Absolute Beginners, Part 3. Learn basic. Drawing. Wonder of variables. Gambling on Amstrads. Uh-oh. Okay, so it is Kexton software. Good. Kexton software had to slash their prices to enter the Amstrad CPM software market, but the risk paid off with a string of favourable reviews and high sales. The Kexton production line, they do everything in-house, including typesetting and printing manuals on an Apple Macintosh. Inducing a brainstorm. Oh yeah, there's serious software. D-Base 2. £119.95. Not cheap. Support £40 extra. PCW only. Order out of chaos. Loco Script Beta. We check out Taswood 8000's claim to make life on a PCW less frustrating. All in fonts. Much more powerful than LocoScript in handling long documents. Good documentation and plenty of on-screen help. Very useful mail merge facility. Comes with TasPrint and 2 good fonts. Bad news, formatting of text can be cumbersome. Some functions are very slow, including search and replace. You've already got LocoScript free. Hello, Adam. AW manages only a lukewarm welcome for the latest French import. Good news, everything fits into memory at once. Can single step through ROMs. Bad news, no macros or conditional assembly. Vastly overpriced. Flimsy documentation. Looks completely obsolete next to Laser Genius. Oh no. The serious software top tier in the chart created by AA readers. Another Gallup poll anymore. Just read the charts instead. Your Amstrad needs Gremlin. Well, at least now we've got 4 games on this advert that are actually released. Bertram Carrot. Crafty Colour. Yeah, these are good old printout. Oh, we even got a plotter. £220 for a plotter. These stickers cost us £300,000 in research and development. You can have them for £79.95. Good. Worth it. How to get colour from a colour printer. Perfect combination. Direct mail discount. Not very readable. PCW light pen. £80. Ooh, someone did some artwork. Look at that art. Zoom lets you see the individual dots that go to make up your picture. It's great. Yeah. Ooh. See a thing here? Yeah. Belly who. Good. Should have been belly who, but well, what are you gonna do? Let's say mini office LL. Excellent. Sabator. Oh, good. We've got some silly games now. Hey. Not enough, but yeah. We got a few. Okay, we reached the review section. We'll probably see what first now. Here's the charts though. We'll read his charts. I'll move them here now. Get Dexter, Spin Dizzy, Elite, Sorcery Plus, Bomb Jack, Who Dares Wins 2, Commando, Batman, Yeah Kung Fu, Tau City, Bounder, Spellbound, Rambo, Winter Games, Highway Encounter, Green Beret, Sorcery, Turbo Esprit, Alien Highway, Fairlight. Yeah. Elite dropped a few. Well, AA Master Game Get Dexter has made it number one. It may not have sold as many copies as some of the games below it, but those who have, it certainly like it. Another notable event this month is a sharp climb with 2 new titles from Elite Systems, certainly wowing the people. We hope you like our slightly new look chart, and its new position here at the start of the action test. Don't forget to enter your votes using the form on page 94. You'll be helping create the most representative chart in the land. Alright. Yeah, it's Cauldron 2. So, we get to play this thing. Anyway, let's read the review first. Cauldron 2, The Pumpkin Strikes Back. Palace Software. $8.99 cassette, $12.99 disc, joystick only. If you've played Cauldron, you'll know all about the pumpkin because he was the villain of the piece. But before you get knives out ready to create a Halloween mask, you should know that you've changed allegiances and are on the pumpkin's side this time. His task is to destroy the power of the witch, your character from the first game, from within her evil and dangerous castle. The castle is composed of over 100 screens, packed with dangers to a plump young pumpkin. The graphics and atmosphere will be instantly familiar to Cauldron players. But the task before you and the gameplay are a whole new cauldron of fish. Essentially, it's a platform exploration game, but the control over the pumpkin and the layout of the castle provide plenty of new and interesting things to deal with. The pumpkin bounces continuously and can be steered left and right through the air. The height of his bounce can be altered to several different levels, and this is controlled using the fire button. This odd control method can make getting around the castle a testing and absorbing task. Testing is one way to put it. Trying to judge the right jump for each gap in the floor. The pumpkin stands up to long falls very well, always sporting a cheerful grin. The bouncing animation is fairly simple, but very effective, just like a large, well-inflated yellow football grinning at you maniacally. Getting good control over takes a little while as you experiment with the bouncing, but there's plenty of opportunity for that as you explore the large castle. What our rotund hero is in search of are a number of flashing objects that will allow him to destroy the witch's power, all we needed to complete the game. These are, of course, in some of the most awkward to get at spots, requiring a lot of pumpkin perseverance and control. You start with 7 lives, each being preserved by a supply of magic. If this runs out, a life is lost. Most of the wretched creatures will merely try to drain this magic by running into you. Others will kill on contact. The dangers come in many forms, from tiny mice to spiders to murderous walking skeletons and deadly gargoyles. Some of them can be shot with magic bolts, but again, this costs the pumpkin some of his magic supply. Magic is replenished by picking up a sparkling magic point, which also allows you to fire the magic bolts, but these are not replaced as the game goes on. There are a number of surprises in store for the unwary traveller. What else did you expect from the witch? Most of them can be anticipated though, just expect the unexpected. Good. The atmosphere the game conjures up is superb, beautifully designed graphics, good animation, and a fantastic title tune. The gameplay itself is very testing and should keep you plugging away for many a long hour, even if it does tend to get a bit samey, just bouncing around the place. The only criticism of the game is that the use of flick screens can be very off-putting when unavoidably hopping several times between 2 screens. A worthy successor to Cauldron, but a much cuter lead character. Like a spider over there in the corner. Second opinion. Cute, bouncing main characters are certainly in fashion at the moment, but this one's got more than that going for it. A wonderful bouncing action and some infuriatingly tough gaps to hit make for enthralling gameplay, and there's lots to explore too. A real must for all you pumpkin freaks out there. 6 objects. The 6 flashing objects found in the castle each have a different use. The hardest part is still getting them all though. The goblet prevents floating heads from reversing the joystick control. Axe allows you to batter through closed doors. Shield, this is your only protection against the deadly skeletons. Crown stops the witch's killer magic from harming you. Scissors cut a lock of the witch's hair. Book of spells, last but not least, is the key to success. Here's a pumpkin. Screenshots. Green screen view. Everything's visible and looks pretty good in fact. Pumpkin's a bit underripe though. Good news. Well over 100 screens. Atmospheric graphics and title music. Well designed castle and rooms. Nice animation and control of Pumpkin. A tough task to complete. Bad news. The control is awkward at times. Repeated hopping between flick screens is tough on the eyes. Graphics 82, Sonics 68, grab factor 88, staying power 85, overall rating 86%. Yeah, we'll see if it's worth that in a minute, I guess. See now, let's get this set up. Yeah, good to see catching up with these reviews. Cauldron 2 is certainly a game we're going to have fun with, aren't we? I'm sure. Have the right key. started. Well, here's your pumpkin. Peerless plot, Steve Brown. Gorgeous graphics, Steve Brown. Crafty code, Richard Lanefellner. Scintillating sound, Richard Joseph. Magic objects they will need if their quest is to succeed. More than this we cannot tell, so search them out and use them well. To start the game thou shouldst press fire, and may they bounce and be ever higher. Good. Okay, time to start bouncing. You thought Dizzy had weird bouncing, this is going to be worse. This is worse. Oh, here's the crown. Oh. And the skeleton kills you instantly. And dead. Well, this is going to go well, isn't it? Got it. Here we go. We got an item. Nope. Maybe I shouldn't go this direction. Oh, it spawned me here. Fire not immediately deadly, at least. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, and they respawn right on top of you. Like that. That's. How about we just go down? Wonderful. And the spider kills you instantly. Of course it does. Alright, don't keep jumping. What's down here? Steps. Okay, that allows me to fire. These absolutely giant steps. Yeah. Oh. No, well, off we go. Maybe just keep going this way. Just keep going this way. Just screw these stairs. It's easier to go down than up. Life back. Oh, the gargoyle just shifts its head. It's cute. Can't do anything on the corner here. Well, you land on the back of the gargoyle. It will kill you instantly, if I remember correctly. Also, it tilts down and you got to go this way. Spider. They kill you instantly. Where's the axe? It's 2 items. It's got 2 items somehow. Right. Yes, of course, everything respawns. No. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And you kill yourself when you fire. It's wonderful. This seems familiar. Here's a little mouse will damage you too. It looks like a chest. Oh, it's just an obstacle. I'm just gonna get out of here. Oh. No, the answer is reverse my controls. Left still fires left for all reasons. Little baby spider. Okay, we made it down to the bottom here somehow. How did we survive that? Oh, you can go under, huh? Oh. Oh, and did. Thou hast amassed a meagre score. Why not press fire and try once more? Dare to face the witch again and try to end her evil reign. If I score 23,350. Wonderful. Well, we'll give it one more try. Oh, we start the same place. How about that? See if we can get this again. Oh no. Well, we're going to lose all our lives on this screen, aren't we? Just to get the crown. Oh no, here we go. We got it. We go this way for a change. I think we went here, didn't we? We ended up here. Can't get over. Oh, there's the steps there. Yeah. No, I can't get over there. It's too high. That's too high as well. Maybe take a... Oh, ooh. Oh boy. And over we go. Release our axe again. We're not going to be able to get up there, huh? Indeed. Yay! Yeah, open the door. So I can only open doors with axes for reasons. Yeah, okay. Controls are reversed because that's the thing that can happen. Okay, we have to the get to the. And down we go, and we gotta do it all again. Okay. Up, up, and there you go, your controls again. Nope. Indeed. Oh, jeez. I'm not going to be able to go up there, am I? It's going to knock me down. I have to go up this way, huh? Okay. Nothing happening there. Oh, that's over there. Jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Sure looks familiar. Oh no. Yeah, that's where we're going. Ooh. That's helpful. We're back here now. Pick up everything now. Oh, jeez, no, not the... Oh, boy. Boing, boing. Huh. Eee. Oh. Oh, well, Trent's supposed to be right there, huh? Okay. We'll not argue with that. Where's the door over there? Can I open that? Okay. Oh. Can we get past this? Okay, here we go. Open that door. Don't. Well, don't touch that. Okay, we've been there. Oh no, where are we going down anyway? Nope. Indeed. Thou hast grip. Thou hast nabbed a master. Make a score. Why not press fire and try once more? Yeah, I'm not trying once more. That's enough of that. Excuse back to the magazine. Next game. Next game is Kane. Silence this now. Right, Kane. Mastertronic. £1.99 cassette. Joystick or keys. You play Abel Rosnovsky in a desperate battle to outwit William Kane, the banker. No, wait a minute. That's the wrong plot. You play the sheriff who wants to make peace with the Indians and clean up the West in a 4-stage arcade challenge. Personally, I prefer the other scenario, much more interesting. The 4 stages are fairly loosely connected, but each one presents an enjoyable challenge and has some attractive graphics. You start in a canyon containing an Indian camp. You have to shoot down birds to swap with the Indians for peace tokens. The peace tokens become your lives in the next 3 stages, so it's important that you do well here. The sheriff runs onto the screen and stands at the bottom of the right-hand corner holding a bow and arrow. The birds fly in from the left, and you control a cursor which determines where the arrow is shot. The timing of shots isn't too difficult to pick up, and every time you impale a bird through its neck or body, it flops to the ground. Charming. You only have a limited number of arrows, and every time you miss a bird, it costs you 1 arrow. I know it all sounds rather tasteless, but it's humorously done with tables of birdies killed and birdies home, for the ones shot and the ones that got away. Having collected as many lives as you can, you've got to get the sheriff to Kane, a town, by riding across the desert. The horse and rider are excellently animated, moving at a canter and gallop speeds, and you have to jump them over various bushes, otherwise the sheriff will be thrown. The distance to the town has to be completed within a time limit, with falls costing a life. Once in the town, you get a view of the main street with the sheriff at the bottom of the screen. Outlaws come out of the buildings, who take a quick shot at you and then disappear. You have to shoot these villains by moving the cursor over them and firing before they disappear. Because the sheriff's only got a 6-shooter, he has to keep pausing to reload. And he has to keep on the move to avoid the outlaw bullets. Once you've shot enough bad guys, for some unexplained reason, you have to chase a train and stop it. This takes the same form as the ride into town with obstacles to jump, but is very much tougher. You gallop just a little bit faster than the train, but any stops or falls cost you dearly and make life very hard. If you get through all 4 stages, they are repeated. There being 3 skill levels, the last stage considering to be the toughest, the stages aren't stunning when looked at individually, but they go together to make a very nice package that is enjoyable to play. The animation on the riding sequences is perhaps the best feature of the whole product. The whole product has a polished and humorous style to it. Green screen view looks fine if you don't mind riding across a green desert. Second opinion. Lovely animation, witty gameplay, and great music all give the game a real grab. It's very easy to start with, is it? But levels 2 and 3 cause you quite a few problems. The practice mode helps you overcome these, however. And you might find you can crack the game a bit too easily. Still great fun though, and great value for money. Good news! 4 different types of stage. Nice backgrounds and great horse animation. Easy to get into, but it can be quite tough. Humorous touches work well. Bad news? Some stages are a bit too easy. Graphics 71, Sonics 60, grab factor 83, staying power 78, overall ratings 80%. Just screenshot. One of the bushes that the horse has to jump over. You can't go around these things. Alright, let's get started. Oh, this does look like a hacked version. Please wait. There's your dude. Shooting somebody off screen for whatever reason. A K on his sheriff's star for reasons. Alright, let's try practice. See what happens. Level 1. Bow and arrow. Road to Kane, shoot out, train road. Start with the bow and arrow. Here he runs, he's running. Missed. Oh, he's one. Ah, missed. 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 Ugh, this is harder than you might think. Ugh. 2. Oh, block, dead. He's dead. That was practice, apparently. Let's try again. Somehow that missed. Somehow that missed is also. Ooh, is 2. 3. Missed. Missed. Okay, starting to get the hang of it. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, somehow that hit. That was lucky. Missed. How do you jump? Just up jump? No. It'd be nice if we could learn how to jump. It'd be useful. Practice here. How do you jump? Not clear. It doesn't really do anything when you push the fire button. It doesn't do anything when you push up. Is it up and jump? Who knows? Oh, yeah, it is jump. Oh, that's a jump. That's how horses jump. Just do it early, I guess. There you go. Oh! Got the end of that one. Okay, I'm making progress now. Oh, no, it's too late. Yeah. Dead. He's thrown off so hard he dies. Where'd he Kane? Here we go. Did it. How do I, So how do you How do you reload? Oh. Didn't you see where he was? Great. How do you reload? I don't know what I wanted to do. No. Ah, indeed. Practice. Shoot out. How do you reload? How do you reload? It's really not clear. Train ride. No! Oh! Is that tree an obstacle too? I guess it is. That's gonna be hard to get by. There you go. Oh no, you gotta slow down for that one. Oh, too late. Yes. Sorry about that one. Oh, too late again. Try again. Oh, that didn't work. No, too late again. Slow down right after that. Damn it. Oh, this is a mistake. Mistakes were made. Nope, that was too early. No, no. Oh, made it. Just. Okay, now you just gotta figure out the shootout, how to reload. No idea how it's done. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Why does this not have a quit option? Missed. Missed. Gotcha. Missed. 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 We just wait for them to get closer, I guess. It'll probably be easier to hit. Oh, got this too late. Oh, that was way too slow. Practice. Shoot out. How do we reload? Damn it. Okay. I am going to look this up. Instructions must tell us how to reload, right? Controls. Q. Up, down, left, right, /jump. It absolutely does not tell you how to reload. You're ambushed in the town and must gun down the outlaws again. Gun down the outlaws to gain more bullets. Oh, run to the right of the screen. Okay. Run to the right of the screen to get more bullets. Okay. There you go. Ow! You shot me. Okay. One more. That's it? Yep. Okay. Oh, too slow. That's hard. Make sure you slow down, but not stop. Alright, we'll try a whole game this time. See what happens. Missed. There you go, that's one. I'll wait for it to come. Don't rush these things. Oh. getting somewhere now. It's 2 lives. You all missed. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll take that. Oh. Oh, really? No. That's way too late. Nope, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have fired. Jump. Whoops. Oh, we can turn around at least. It's something. Yeah, jump. Oh, that's too early. Oh, it's too early. Oh no. Shoot out time. Oh, it's too late. That's that. Game over. Oh, well, anyway, we saw much of the game here. I've gone way too long on just 2 games. So let's move on to the next game. Review. Next game is Biggles. Mirrorsoft, $9.95 cassette, $14.95 disc, joystick or keys. Biggles may not spring to most people's minds as a good subject for a film or a computer game, but it looks set to do well both at the box office and on the computer shelves. The game stars the intrepid hero and his time twin, that's where you see the film, in a mission to locate and destroy an enemy sound weapon. The game is split into 4 sections. The first 3 are on one side of the tape and are arcade games, while the 4th loads separately and is a helicopter simulation adventure. The 3 arcade sequences are where you have to locate the sound weapon and prepare for the final part of the mission, where the task is to destroy it. The 4th part can be played without finishing the first 3, but completing them gives you a helpful advantage for the final stage. The first of the 3 arcade games is a flight in a biplane to locate a sound weapon. It takes the form of a scramble type game, with the plane flying left to right along a scrolling screen. Enemy attacks take the form of biplanes flying in the other direction, which shoot at you, and anti-aircraft guns that throw flak up at you. The planes can be shot down, your bullets, while ground installations can be bombed. When you've flown far enough or get shot down, you move on to the next stage. The second section is a bit of a trench warfare in commando style, as you try to reach the sound weapons test site on foot. It consists of several screens, each split into a trench and overground section with enemy soldiers who try to halt your progress. Some wander around shooting occasionally, while there are also machine gun nests that rattle out fire. You can shoot the soldiers if you get near enough, but there are also grenades to collect and that can be used to knock out machine guns and men. The third stage brings you into the present day with Biggles and his time twin having to hop across rooftops to get to their helicopter. All the while you have to avoid the clutches and the bullets of the guards that patrol the rooftops. The two men are controlled alternately and have to get a run up to leap between roofs before timing their jump. You've also got to be careful not to miss a roof and go plunging to your death. The three arcade games are competently put together, and although none of them are outstanding, they should provide some fun and challenge before moving on to the helicopter section. This provides the really lasting challenge. The simulation owes a lot graphically to Strike Force Harrier, since it presents a similar view of the surface features and flying movement. The action takes place on a large map, mostly controlled by enemy forces. You have to complete several tasks before locating the sound weapon test site and destroying it. These include picking up people, fuel, a machine gun, and ammunition. Each one serves a purpose that should help you on the mission, but it is not always apparent what or when. There are, of course, plenty of hazards that have to be overcome. Flying the helicopter isn't always easy, and crashes prove fatal. The enemy is present in force, and overflying ground positions can be very bad for the health. If you've got something to shoot them with, you can capture positions yourself, but this isn't easy. Most objects are marked on the maps, and at first the task looks fairly simple, but you soon discover that it's going to take a lot of work to crack it. The graphics are quite chunky for all four stages, but are done in very nice shades of colour, and actually look quite pleasing. The combination of the three initial games work very well, with plenty of variety in the tasks and gameplay to keep you interested. The real challenge comes from the final helicopter stage, though, which combines a simulator and adventure task very well indeed. I don't know what W.E. Johns would have made of the whole thing, but I'm suitably impressed with a very slick product. Film fun. The phrase "the game of the film" is becoming more and more popular as licensing deals predominate the computer market. In this issue alone, we have Biggles, Blade Runner, and the three TV titles Max Headroom, V, and Doctor Who. Unfortunately, these deals don't always produce good games. Classic example being Ghostbusters, which really was pretty awful on the Amstrad. Biggles is a pleasant surprise because it isn't too dependent on the film, and you won't need to have seen the film, read the books, or even heard of them before to enjoy it. Naturally, it gains a lot of hype from being associated with the film, but for once this isn't justified. Let's hope licensing deals continue in this sort of vein. Second opinion. What with the film tie-in and the current fad for chunky graphics, this one would sell very well even if it was a complete turkey. In fact, it's not a bad game, though the gameplay is a bit patchy. The arcade games are okay, but a bit lightweight. There's nothing to really get your teeth into until you start the simulator, and that's pretty low on the grab factor. Competently written and reasonable value, but nothing very exciting. Green screen view. The map on the simulator section is color-coded, so you miss out on crucial information. As a result, it's not really playable in green. Good news! 3 pleasant arcade games. A testing helicopter adventure challenge. Good graphics even though they're a bit chunky. Excellent value for the 4 games together. Stands up as a game on its own right. Bad news! Arcade games aren't too difficult. Graphics 69, Sonic 71, grab factor 82, staying power 81, overall rating 81%. Alright, let's start the game then. Helps we could type properly. It would help. Okay. First off, presents Biggles. A tie warp with a secret weapon. Select 1 or 2. So I guess 2 is the flight simulator bit. We'll do the arcade bit first. Let's get into the game. Right, this is our game. Got a smup section first. Okay, hit something would be nice. There we go. Oh, oh yeah. Okay, now we're running along across rooftops. Oh no, he fell. Some grenades down here. Move, move, move. Not much range on this gun. Going to the next stage. Catch! Okay, let's stop the thing. Where's another dude? Oh, there's another one. I think that shot went through him. Oh, jeez. Nope. Back to the stage. Screen. Oh! Damn it. Rate of fire is terrible. Okay. Oh, jeez. God damn it. Back on the head. Oh, jeez. No, he did it again. Turns around on a whim. Yeah. I was shooting diagonally. Keep coming. Some grenades. I can't go back screens, huh? Okay. Catch. Missed. Oh. Oh, you get shot in the head. Game over. Oy. Try again. Oh. Yeah. ladder. Come on. Get the grenade. Can't shoot up ladders apparently. No! Turn around again. Oh no. Ugh. Jump too early. Hit something. There we go. Hit something. Congratulations. Disagree with that. Oh, jeez. What? Okay, next screen. Oh no. Wait. Oof. Jeez. Okay. We should probably go and do more. Oh, Jesus. Oh. All these grenades. Should be enough. Can I enter this cave or something? Wouldn't that be nice? Nope, it's not. I got him. Oh. Game over. Um. Let's try the other part of the game. Straight into it. Okay. Biggles, Official Secrets Act, security clearance, enter password. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Flight simulator with ongoing music is a different thing. Can I actually shoot anything? Oh, we've got maps. I'm pretty sure firing is not doing a damn thing. Notice the altitude is not changing. It's weird. Okay. C ends the game apparently. So okay, sound of okay, so Q is seems to be quit. S switches between music and sound effects. So next is the same as left and right. H is pause. Moves nice and smoothly in orbit. Not sure what's going on. Okay, slash and I think it's semicolon switch. Change your altitude, which is different for a flight simulator. So it doesn't tell me how to shoot anything. Paused again. This again. Fuel's running out. That's all I can figure out at this point. Keep pressing yes. I don't know what's going on here. Get the music at least, it's something. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. It'll take some time probably to figure this flight sim bit out. Anyway, let's move on to the next game. Right. Next game is Night Time. It's a master game of the issue. Mastertronic added dimension, $2.99 cassette, joystick or keys. Mastertronic's Magic Knight has appeared in 2 previous games, Finders Keepers and Spellbound, but this is his crowning glory as he tries to get back to the past from a starship in the 25th century. It features the Windimation system from Spellbound, but is even more packed with characters, objects, locations and things to do. Magic Knight's task is to find a time machine, for why, that will take him back to his medieval existence. After all, life in the 25th century isn't as easy for a guy in a little tin suit. He appears in the transporter room on board the USS Pisces. His first task to explore the ship and familiarize himself with the characters and objects in it. The 3 most important rooms in the ship are the bridge, transporter room, and transputer room. The transputer is the ship's computer, and at the start of the game it provides a lot of helpful information to get you going. The bridge is where the starship is controlled from, but to do that you'll need the authority and knowledge to get it moving. The transporter enables you to beam down to the planets which the starship orbits, but again you'll need to get it working first. MK moves left and right on the screen and can jump onto things, but the main control is via the Windimation system. This is a series of window menus that present a number of commands and options depending on the location, objects carried, and characters present. There's a single main menu that has familiar commands on it for object manipulation, pick up, drop, take and give from or to another character, examine, wear and unwear. There are other options that need not always appear, and these have many different uses. You can command characters, read things, blow things, cast spells, communicate, and move the ship. The further you get, the more commands you'll find, and each one will have one or more sub-menus. For instance, if you want to command a character, you first have to find who you want to command, then tell them what you want them to do, and then watch the response and action that takes place. Using the system to its fullest will take some time, but the general rule is to try doing everything to anything to start with. Performing tasks and solving problems is usually a case of following up on a clue given somewhere or making a logical deduction about what to do with things. The other characters in the game are very important, and they come in several shapes and sizes. There are droids and computers, humans and aliens, all of whom may carry useful objects or be able to perform tasks for you. Dealing with them isn't always easy because they may not be in a good mood, or even able to help. As in Spellbound, you will have to look after characters' welfare in order to make them cooperate, but you'll have to watch out for your own as well. Throughout the game, there are marvellous touches of detail and humour that reflect the hard work and personality into it by David Jones, the programmer. You'll come across all sorts of smart remarks and great features like the view from the bridge of the ship as it moves between planets. One example of the detail and humour is that when MK wears a gas mask, if he then tries communicating with others, all they hear is a muffled voice and then go about their business. There are a massive number of problems to crack and things to do. You'll spend the first few hours just working out everything on the starship, never mind exploring the many planets. Right. The graphics are the only disappointing part of the game because they lack colour. The soundtrack plays throughout and is very pleasant. But what really bowls you over is the humour, detail, puzzles, difficulty, and size that a delightful £2.99 blow most full price games out of sight. Budget games of this high quality should shame many full price software houses into getting their act together. Second opinion. The game is just superb. If you want the wit and puzzling of hitchhikers, coupled with cute animation and great music, it delivers, and with change from a measly £3. How Master Trunk managed this kind of quality is cheap. I really don't know. Buy it, play it, marvel at it, it's terrific. Green screen view. It plays fine and looks okay too, so you've got absolutely no excuse. Buy it. Budget Bonanza. This month sees a special event for AA, our first ever budget master game. It's not just a good budget game, but one of the best arcade adventures ever. The increasing quality of budget games puts increasing pressure on software houses to either drop their prices or reach higher standards. The big names can't get away much longer with producing inferior, if not downright appalling, rip-off products like World Cup Carnival without alienating the public. Oh boy, World Cup Carnival gets mentioned again. This almost certainly isn't the last budget game that will get Master Game because more and more software houses are entering the budget market. The existing ones also are continuing to improve their games' quality. It can only be good news for games players whose wallet and computer will both benefit from the experience. The good news! Windowmation's system is a joy to use. Great sense of humour, lots of intriguing and difficult puzzles, interaction with other characters to help and hinder, great features like spaceflight and teleporter, good accompanying music. All this for £3, a remarkable bargain. Bad news, graphics, screen size and use of colour aren't all they could be on an Amstrad. Graphics, 63. Sonics, 69. Grav factor, 91. Staying power, 94. Overall rating, 95%. So it must be pretty good then, I think. Let's get started then. Oops. Sorry. Yeah. How do I do that? Okay. Master Trunk presents Night Time by David Jones. And finished. No, we're not cheating. We're not cheating. We get instructions. Night Time, a new graphic adventure by David Jones, copyright 1986. After releasing Gimbal the Wizard and Spellbound, you find yourself aboard the USS Pisces, a 25th century starship, on a peaceful trade mission. You must find a way to return to your own time. Good luck, Magic Knight. Give you all the details. The keys are in left, M right, A jump or up, Z down, space or 5 for menu, or use joystick. This game features Windimation Plus, starring you as Magic Knight, with Gordon, Clink, Hooper, Sharon, Derby 4, Julie 8, Sarab, S3E3, Murphy, Forbin, Swiftfoot, Hector. Good. Play the game. The transporter room. No, we don't want to do that. We're going to examine sort of character. Clink. Clink is a robo-droid. S3E3 has a famous cousin. Ooh, wonder who that could be. We've got the mirror to start with there. A fish. It's the transputer room. Unused. Help. Doobie4 says, "Hello, Magic Knight. He's a temporarily misplaced person who also unwittingly a stowaway on the starship. Fortunately for you, my programmers foresaw your arrival and have given me a chance to help you. From time to time, I will be able to give you advice. For the moment, the only help I can give you is this blank ID card, which you will have to get authorized." Plop. A piece of plastic card has fallen from a slot in the transputer. There's a section saying register your ID here. Not just here, is it? Bank ID card. Examine. Object. Bank ID card. Blow yes, read yes. Blow no, you can't blow on it. Read yes, wear yes. Bank ID card, Starfleet Commander, authorized by. What is this Gadget X thing I got? Nothing much. It's just a thing. Guns. The size of those guns are giant. Instruction manual, I think, isn't it? The Starfleet manual. That just gives you the instructions, so. Yeah, you can have it. You give it a clink. The wrist terminal. Examine myself. Strength 52, happiness 17, progress 8%, time left 30 days. Examine character Sharon. Sharon comes from Valhalla. Okay. Help? Gordon hears a voice and ignores it. can I give the ID card to one of them? Ignores it. I'll take it back then. Can you help me? E3 cannot help you. Can you no. Get back then. That's not what I wanted to do. Cake. A pot of glue. Recreation room. Give this to you. Will you help me? No. Tablet food. Can you help me with this? John hears the voice and ignores it. I'll take it back then. John wants to keep them. No! Go to sleep. Well, good start. Quick, oh, yes, we can. 12%. Let's try again. Stick your photo on the ID card so that the non-electronic crew will take notice of you. I have fixed it so that you will be quite an important Starfleet official. Look at your photo somehow. I've got a spare camera. That. How do I get a photo? Oh, what's this on the damn table here? Camera! Woo! Okay, examine. Object. Camera. You can wear it. Wear camera. Now what? Never wait for me to read. And now what do we do with the camera? Hey, Cat, thanks for the raid. We're trying to figure out how to actually use a camera in this game. Fortify yourself. Lightning bolt. Fortify myself. Okay. Yourself. There we go. Okay. Yeah. See now. Stick your photo on the ID card so that the non-electron you. Yeah, I've got a camera. How do I use the camera? Consult Oracle. What does that do? Can I cast it? Oh, now maybe you need more spell power. Shield. Cloak of invisibility. Camera. I give the camera to Clink. Command to help. Clink cannot help you. How do I use camera? Help. Cannot help me. Pick up this mirror. strength there. How do you use the camera? That's a difficult bit. Ooh. Xanac Neo. Sounds like fun. I saw you playing Xanac X Xanac earlier. And getting to the end of it at least. Nearly the end. Can you read the camera? No. Can you read the camera? Myself. I don't know how often I can keep doing that. So the question is, how do we use camera? Helps me though. There's nobody in this room. Really help. Anything else to say? Power fish. Come from Valhalla. Probably take the camera now and not give it back. It did before. Unwear it first. It's gone. Sharon hears the voice and ignores it. Yeah. Get on the ship. Gone. Oh, I got the camera back somehow. How do I use camera? Computer the camera. no. Cake. Chocolate heart? Why you got chocolate heart? Yeah, use item option would be just nice. Apparently selfies are not a thing people do in the future. Myself. I know how often I can do that. Camera. That must be real for a reason, wasn't it? Gordon is asleep at the helm control. Oh. Wake up. Ignores it. Can't use the transporter room because that will kill you. Move barriers, what does that do? No barriers to be removed here. And we're cloak of invisibility. You knew you had that to start with. Cloak of invisibility. I see no cloak. Good. Oh no, read yes, where yes. Barriers here? No. How to use camera? know what? I'm gonna look this up. Look up a walkthrough or something. And she'll probably find something in French that will finish the game. Well, these like 16 planets to go through. Oh, here we go. Something that might help. Just got to translate it first. Discard Gadget X. Okay, Gadget X does nothing apparently. Take the mirror. They usually see health potential in the objects carried. Some help. Take an ID card. Take Sharon's advert into gas mask. Take Gordon's camera. Oh! No wonder it doesn't work. It's got a roll in it. Okay. That might help then. Instant film. There we go. Let me read it. 100 days used before April 2485 AD. Plans are full oracles. Drop Gadget X, because we don't apparently need it. Unwear camera. Does not recognize your authority. Okay, making progress. Let's see. Give the film and camera to the robot S3E3. Remove the invisibility shield. This helpful. Okay. Gotta know that you have to take it to one of the droids, huh? Just gotta find him. Camera. Let's clink. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be useless. Where is it? This droid got to fortify myself. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, give camera S3E3. Give instant film S3E3. Command him. Command S3E3 to help. He's asleep. He is asleep. Command him to wake up. Too tired to wake up. He's a droid. What does he need to be tired for? Ugh. Let's just restart. now we know what we're doing. Use transport. Yeah, we're not using transport. We'll rejig this for now. Pick up. Drop. Gadget X, because we don't need it. DB4 to help. Up. Bank ID card. Camera. E3, and do help. 3 is taking your photo. Progress. Photograph. To start. Still got to put it on there, right? Alright then, what's next? Take the pot of glue from E3, improve the indicator you first stuck in. Alright. Just have to get the pot of glue. E3, coming in. Over here. Take. Okay. Stick your phone. Fix this so you will be quite important. Indicates that your photo is stuck in. No, it hasn't. 7. Object. Photograph. Read. Oh, weird. No? Okay, I'm confused now. I suppose it might help if I unwear the invisibility shield. Invisibility, right. Of course, yeah, I had to restart again, right? Took a photo of me while I was invisible, but that doesn't work, right? Okay. Try again. We'll get this working, right? film. Take record in this film. Give instant film D3. Give camera. Nobody in this room, he's gone. Give camera D3. Okay, unwear the invisibility shield. The photo of something invisible is not very much use, I guess. Command G3. Help. Take my photo. Take G3. That's not what I wanted. Take 3. Photograph. Take 3. Put a glue. Yeah, the photo's got my photo on it now, so yeah, it worked. Oh. That's not right. Pick up. Okay, accident with the glue. The photos become stuck to the blank ID. I assume they've been quite lucky. So you do that by accident. Moving forward to help. Moving forward cannot help you. Oh. It's supposed to be helpful. Oh, okay. The glue now. Now drop the pot of glue, because of course not, it's glue. We're the valid ID now. Crew will obey. Go to the navigation bridge. Ask Cauldron for help. Go get his tankard and the navigation map and the airlock. He will manage to the advert. Ah, that's what the advert's for. Okay. Advert's got to be used for something, huh? Find Sharon. She's the one with the advert. Okay. Take from Sharon. Advert. Communicate. Command Cauldron to help. It says I would like you to fetch my tankard for me, Magic Knight. So I presume we drop. Actually, I'm gonna read this advert first. What's it advertising? Ah, it is. Game concept and program by David Jones. Other games from Master Trunk starring Magic Knight, Finders Keepers, and Spellbound. Good. Okay. Now what it was designed for. You can stand on it. Wait. Do I drop the cloak of invisibility, or do I still need it, or not? Keep it just in case. Fortify myself. My strength up. give. Tankard. To help. Cauldron cannot help you. That's a star map as well, right? Cauldron cannot help you. We've got a move starship option now. And travel in space. Travel at speed run to save fuel. I was going for help before using the transporter. Once on Starbase 1, bring back the boots, bag of potatoes, and get rid of the pot of glue. How do you get rid of the pot of glue? Well, by offering it to one of the natives. Don't forget to fortify yourself again by magic and to have the tank of the ship filled when possible. Only go to the timekeeper on an outpost while wearing the boots, gas mask, and invisibility shield. Now we just explore around, do we? Move starship! We're 2, Limbo, Eden, Polaris, and Dragon Egg. Let's go to Dragon Egg. What time to store at speed? 1. Moving through space, lim stars. Jeez, after 11 o'clock. I've been playing this far too long. The starship has arrived at Dragon Egg. Cauldron is too tired to help you. Command Cauldron to go to sleep. Cauldron's gone to sleep. Good. Help. Some repairs are needed. We will need to reach a starbase before they can be done. The broken equipment will not cause problems with moving the USS Pisces. What? Okay. So what do we need to know for transporter? Let's go in for help before using the transporter. Once on Starbase 1, bring back the boots. Oh, okay, so we should do that and go to the Starbase 1. Starship. Bright Star Polaris. We've got to figure out everything, don't we? Starbase 1. Okay. Where we want to go, isn't it? Waking up. Gordon's waking up. Gordon to help. It says I've rerouted the transporter control system as directed by the Starbase overhaul transputer. Alright. Do that before using the transporter, otherwise you'll die. Can the computer help me now? Cannot help me. Okay. So we can use the transporter, right? Enter transporter coordinates. How do I know where to go? I don't know where to... What happens? Transporting. Transporting sends you to suffocate in the cold of outer space. Game over. Total completion 32%. It would make more sense to enter coordinates that land you on a transporter pad of some sort. Perfect.